What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday, happy Plat Night. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I mean, they've got the wear and earn stuff. This week it's NBA. They've been doing a couple here recently where it's based on new stuff that they put in the Superstore. WWE, NBA stuff. Don't really care for it. I mean, I guess kind of nice that they... Well, actually, hold on. So how are they doing this? They've got Jordans here. These ones are NBA specific, but it says 5 items. So is it only... Oh, you know what? I bet you it's like playoff teams from the East and then playoff teams... I know I don't want to... Out of the card. You card. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it. I'm just trying to look at it. Roof. Preview. So you can do Celtics, Bulls, Lakers, Heat, and Knicks. Well, I'm a Sixers guy, so I kind of hate all of these. But, you know, to each their own. I guess it kind of stinks, though, right? Like, yeah, these are all classed as NBA, so you have to wear one of these, and, like, if you don't like one of the teams, then it sucks. Do they have the rest of them in tops? I wonder. But, Richard, what's going on? Good evening. Lance, it's going well. How about yourself? Okay. So, you can buy all of them. You can buy all of them, or I don't know how they're sorted. I thought they were going to be all grouped together, but like you've got random shirts breaking some of them up. I mean, you can filter it by NBA. Okay. So they have all of them. They all cost the same. It's just a bundle if you want some of those playoff ones. I wouldn't be surprised if next week they put in some sort of bundle for other playoff teams. But yeah, what does the Sixers one look like? Yeah, got the Fila. Oh, and they did 25 for all of them because 2K25, that makes sense. That makes sense. So are they all black t-shirt with that underneath? I don't like the look of it. I do not like the look of that. But to each their own. Some people obviously very big into NBA. My season ended a long time ago because the Sixers kind of suck and are super injured this year. Shots off the green. We're not doing the Magician. They want us to finish around a Divot Derby. What are the new weeklies we got? By my career, easy. 10 putts. 30 plus foot putts. Yeah, doubtful. Highly doubtful. And golf club brand tops. Why does it feel like every one of these weekly quests is always the same combo of 6? Why are the fittings never the ones that I need? I still have to make a 50 plus footer that I have yet to do. I have yet to do it. Milestones, we just hit 50 on the ranked tours. I think the one that I'm looking for is by progression, right? 10 girls with super flop. I've never used the runner. 10 girls with spinner, 10 girls with pick. I mean, we'll get these ones actually just like eventually on our own. I think runner is the only one that we'll really have to try for, so I'm not gonna rush it because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. We need to win Divot Derbies, 2 top golfs. out of 5 done. And yeah, the societies, we gotta play more societies, but I just haven't really moved to that stuff yet. Still haven't equipped the golf ball. Probably should do that. This game worth getting? See, I thoroughly enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. You gotta put in the time. You know, progression, they kind of have it set up in a way where you're rewarded for playing across multiple days. But I think it's a good time. If you want to try it, they do have a free demo. If you look up PGA Tour 2K25 First Look, you can give it a try, see if it speaks to you. Play some TPC Sawgrass, mess around with different difficulty settings. Progression carries over to the game. Hey, what's going on, Johnny? Welcome back. Good evening, Russell. Current promotional event on what number we're gonna get promoted. I haven't even looked at it, man. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah. Spoiled old me being in Plat. That is an event that doesn't have any pertinence, but let me see, because the hard part with the promotion event is it's based off of like how many people have played in the different societies, because it's trying to keep active player counts at a certain number. So we'll have a better idea after tonight when the cup finalizes. You know, because technically Plat might have some spaces open, because even though there are 80 people in Plat or somewhere close to that, only 68 have played so far. We're gonna play, it'll be 69 nice, and then yeah, who knows. But like, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye. Really depends on how much is available, because it also, yeah, some of those, like the CCs seem to be pretty poppin'. It's like, oh, what is, they were, yeah, I think the Pro Tours might have some more availability. It doesn't look like there's gonna be much in the CC tiers, just from what I'm glancing at. So the hard part with the promotion event is like you could finish well, but you know, somebody could finish behind you. Just like if you were in CCA and you finished 15th, but somebody in CCL finished 200 and something, like they might move up and you might not, depending on how many cards are available. So it's kind of a hard one to guess. And then like the promotion event happens, and then once the promotion is finalized, then the qualifier for the week plays on the back end to kind of fill in what remains. Hey, Silver Panther, you missed the cut by 1 in your first TGC CCB match? You suck? No. The cut in CCB, the thing is, compared to like previous years, the competition, there's so many more players. It has gotten more competitive down the flights. Don't feel bad about it. Just go out there, work at it, try and get better for next week. You were golfing and wondering if this was going to be good? I think it is very good. And the thing is, you've got a huge amount of customization with what difficulty you can play. And there's a course designer. So if you want to make courses, you can do that. People who are great at making courses. Yeah, so you've got those courses to play. It is a very good time. One man's humble opinion. I know the game's not for everybody, but I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Trying to go golfing this week, Jim? I'm gonna go to the range tomorrow. That's my plan, is to go to the range tomorrow. We've got family coming in town tonight. Or not tonight, this weekend, rather. That's the word I'm trying to say. Got family coming in this weekend. And I think there's potentially going to be some rain. So I'm not going to have a chance. Not going to have a chance to get out. Also, I don't think I opened my window. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, Spearhead? What PGA course does this game not have on it? Well, I mean, there's a ton of PGA courses that it doesn't have. Augusta is the biggest one. I mean, they have the other current majors, and they have the only other like major course that we know of 100% coming down the pipeline is the old course at St. Andrews. But I'm sure there are plenty of PGA courses that it doesn't have. That being said, course designers recreate courses. A good amount of big name courses and PGA courses and international courses and stuff get recreated and put in the game and don't have any issues with staying up. Augusta is the big one that doesn't stay up very much. As you can imagine, the IP is a little bit too valuable. So, like, for example, in the last game, you know, like LA Golf Club and that I wasn't paying attention to that fading. Or maybe, yeah, last game from a couple years ago, like we've played real course recreations of, you know, LA Golf Club where the major was, and you know, we just played the Western Australia Golf Club last night. Not necessarily a PGA destination, but a real course. Yeah, I think like PGA West and stuff. Like there's a bunch that have been recreated that you can play, but as far as like a course being official, there are quite a few PGA courses. They do have the whole list of them on their website, though. $2K29 might... Well, the thing is, Augusta has... It's all sorts of licensing stuff. They're pretty exclusive with it. You know, EA had it. EA had a relationship with them in the past, though, from the old Tiger games and stuff, so... Not crazy surprising that they were able to get licensing for their game. Yeah, who knows if at some point relations will be good enough or there'll be enough respect. I don't know what the situation is. But mayhaps at some point it will become available for PGA. You know, it's nice to have, don't get me wrong. There's so many great courses, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world to not have Augusta. What's going on, John? So yeah, it's hard to say, Spearhead, about Augusta. The old course is coming. So St. Andrews is like... Before the game launched, they said it is coming at a later date in this game. Augusta, I would have to imagine that we're not getting it in the next game. Again, don't really know. Yeah, they could surprise us and close the face and get licensing. Alright, I want to try this. That's 100%. Okay. Okay, I think we're learning the tie spinner. I think we're learning the tie spinner. I think the big key for me with the tie spinner is to make sure that you still envision some rollout. It's not like a pure check shot, but it rolls out a little bit less. Hey, thanks, Zay. Yeah, we'll see if it makes the cut. A lot of times I'll clip stuff and then go back later and like see if it still strikes a chord. Yeah, because sometimes it's like something seems cool and then you go to clip it and you're like, are people gonna think that's lame? Why am I closing the face so much? Yeah, John, it's not a shot that I really use all that much, but I'm kind of trying to put it into my arsenal. Trying to put it into my arsenal. Like, just certain times I'm like, you know what, I don't want to super flop this. Let me see if there's a way to use the tie spinner instead of the chip. Because I do tend to default to the chip. But sometimes you need stuff with a little bit more check. I've been trying to utilize it that way. Elevation, 97%. So wind's still gonna, I think we can play it full. I need to be more left on my takeaway. Need to be more left on my takeaway. Typical range for it? I mean, I think... I don't know about, like... I don't know about typical range. Oh, geez. Full closed. Okay, what's up with my grip? I feel slightly off. Where's the NBA jersey, Mad Golfer? In the shop. I don't care for it. Don't need it. Alright, I'm gonna try and... Is this 5 iron gonna be too much? 197, 193. I don't know what this lie is, but like... It's more than 90%. I think as long as you're just anywhere that the tie spinner is in range, I don't know. I've been trying to use it mostly for flat to uphill stuff. I feel like downhillers, you kind of have to go to the super flop to get enough spin. I don't know, something where like it makes sense to, that you can keep it low. Like this is too much uphill, so like this I would try and take a regular chip shot to check into the side. Right, like something like here, try and check it in this and then get a little bit of roll. It's the right idea, I just didn't check it early enough. $550 for an Evo tool, only reason you bought one? And that's fair. I have plenty of Evo tools, though. I have plenty of Evo tools. I'm not too concerned about those. $208. If that wind plays at all. So what we're gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna say, hope we hit it just a touch further. Really? It said 208 on the yardage book. Didn't quite have the legs. Didn't quite have the legs. Oh. So close. So close. Yeah, that's not a bad way to look at it, Mad Golfer. It's kind of like are you in the market for that already? Because if you are, then it's nice and easy. But like I have 20 something Evo tools. To be fair, I'm pretty content with just my one build, so I haven't really been trying to spend anything elsewhere, you know? I thought that... Man. Should have played it more center. I thought that wind was gonna really do more. Yeah, so like you can't get the super flop there. If I regular flop this... I feel like regular flop could be too short. This is more of a test of how does this sort of shot go. Wow, okay. I want to try something here. I want to try and putt this. I know that's kind of a crazy thing to think. Crazy thing to think, but I don't know. Oh, I am almost... There's a chance that drops. There's a chance that drops if we hit it on the right power. But there's also a chance that we're a little bit short. It's a very good give. You'll hit 8. Yeah. So like if you feel like you're in need of them, not a bad thing. But like I said, I've got like 20 something. I haven't been doing other builds, so it's like bit of a moot point for me. because I know already with, like, you know, the next season. With the next season coming up in a few weeks, like, I'll need driver, wood, hybrid, irons, wedge, putter. Like, I'll need 6 to be able to upgrade the whole set. I think it's more for me about the level up tokens. Those are probably the thing that I should be more focused on acquiring, so that when that time comes, I can get everything up to full. Because we're in the swing of competitive stuff, right, with TGC and everything, so really don't want to have anything there where we're like waiting to level up. I just want to get back into it. Yo, what's going on, Casey? What's going on, man? The Gigantify stuff. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. I was gonna say, I know there's a bit amount to that. I just don't know what it is. What's going on, PS fanboy? Golf IRL, I do. I'm not great at it, but I do golf IRL. We're also pretty new to it, so I underhit that. It'll leave us a putt though. Hey, thank you for the luck. Appreciate it. 30 level up tokens per set of clubs. I think it's 24. Because I think the 5th one basket just gets you to the next Evo tier. I think you just need 4 to be able to get through all of the upgrade slots. Something like that. It might be 30, but it might also be 24. But yeah, those feel like the more important one for me personally. Was that low? It is. Hey, good evening, RJ. Welcome back. Those are tough putts for me always. I feel like I'm always on the low side on those really long breakers. Ooh. Ooh. Very drivable. I left the face open. That kicks right. Stay up enough to kick left. Oh no, it runs all the way through. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that's definitely a dangerous spot. But that's why, like, I don't know. Do we really feel like that's the sort of spot we should be able to get out of with that much ease? I mean, really. Because I don't think so. Came out surprisingly short. You feel like flops should be nerfed a bit? What's going on, Kaysen? Welcome back. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's tough because like if the flop itself is not overpowered, but the super flop kinda is. Super flop kinda is. Come on, 7-iron, get there. Oh. That landed so soft. That landed so soft. Eesh. Yeah, it's just a get out of jail free card, and like, to make matters even worse is it's completely cheesable. In that I've seen it where people, you know, intentionally miss and just line up aiming like 5-6 yards to the side or whatever the aim is and hitting it close that way. Like, you would think it would be at least set up to be just like a completely flub shot. If you missed your inputs that badly, but I don't know, I guess not. That pin is only remotely accessible because these greens are pretty soft. Somehow it'd beat in. I know. I'm just trying to think, like, how do you... Because, like, right now it's in a weird state, right? Like, it's not a scoring shot. Yes, you can score with it, but it is a get out of jail free shot. So it's scoring in the sense that prevents you from dropping strokes. The thing is, like, it has... Like, fade players have the advantage, you know, to the point where you have people who are right-handed playing left-handed golfers just to be able to play a left-handed draw and get the benefit of keeping the same swing plane. So, like, one way to nerf it is to make it fair for everybody, right? Because, yes, it's realistic for a fade swing to produce that shot, but it's not competitively fair that you have to play a certain shot type to not have to change anything. So you either make it that right-handed faders have to draw it and left-handed drawers have to fade it, or faders, yeah, whatever, yeah, left-handed faders have to draw it, whatever. But that doesn't address the issue of, like, just the shot as a whole is too easy. Oh wow, that didn't break at all, huh? What's going on, Billy? How we doing, Ross? Yeah, well, confused with the left and rights because right now a right-handed draw bias still has to hit a fade for the flop shots, but a right-handed fade bias just gets to play a fade bias for all of their shots, right? So draw players have to flip it. For left-handed golfers, the draw bias, I think, is the same. I don't know, it's backwards on the left-handed, but because I don't think I think there's some bug or something with like the left-handed golfer. You can hit it with the draw bias. So like the draw bias is still a certain direction, and then on the left-hander it's inverted from what it should actually be. Something like that. It's a little bit weird. But either way, there's like a workaround. Get in there, Mikey. Welcome back for 10 whole months, dude. Appreciate you choosing to use your Prime sub over here. Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. I'm doing well, Billy. Thank you for asking. We're just, we're getting warmed up, playing some career mode. They want me to play some Divot Derby. I don't really want to, but I might have to. Here for the faces and the laser. Mikey, I was so shocked in the moment of the thing that I was saying when we hit an albatross intrusim on Monday. I didn't laser. I forgot. It was my first albatross of the game, and just it completely escaped my mind. Hey, what's going on, Thomas? New TGC? Any word on how many more will be able to qualify this week? It's hard to say, Thomas, because there's a couple things that happened this week because there's a promo event. First, we've got to get through the cut here and see how many people play, right? To get our like active player count. Then you've got to process the results of the promotion event, which those promo event people are probably also already playing their regular rounds, so that shouldn't affect anything there. That's going to just squeeze things up, and then you'll have slots on the back end. If I had to guess, based on how it's going right now, I mean, there's 12 flights. You're probably looking at, I don't know, 150? Maybe a little bit more than that. I don't want to put a number out there that's not right. I'm just kind of trying to guesstimate. But it's going to depend. Like, there's still a few hours left on this week, right? So we're not going to really know until tomorrow at the earliest. I don't know if there are any factors that I'm missing, but we have to at least see how many people played this week to be able to kind of guesstimate how many slots are going to be left. Yeah, as to where those slots are going to be available to qualify into, that I think is really unknown. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on this week with the promo event. You want your sub back? Oh, man. Sorry, Mikey. Sorry to be such a letdown. Alright, so that takes care of our career mode stuff. So isn't going to expand even though there's a huge rise in the player count. Yeah, I think the only way that an expansion ends up on the table is if play count, like if player count stays immensely high through to like the next season, which is in like September. So if the player count stays high, active in the tours and people trying to qualify, and the donations are well exceeded, like I think that's the only way that we're gonna see that happen. Outside of that, I don't think it'll be the case. But I mean, the fact that it's Yeah, the fact that there's this much interest is a really good thing. Get my signatures yet, Vandy? No. No, I'm not. I'm not getting the NBA clothes. I don't care enough. That being said, since we were talking about it earlier, I should buy the level up tokens for the week. Try and get those stockpiled for when we have the new season turnover. 30 under in the qualifier. Hoping it'll land in the top 200 or better, but probably won't be enough. Yeah, I have Evo tool stock. That's the other thing, Vandy. I've got 24 of them. So I am more than set. I am more than set there. Okay, it wanted me to play Divot Derby. Woo, everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. However, I say I should probably equip like my technician or something to get a level, but who cares? It's fine. It's fine. It's only gonna mess my swing up a little bit. Hey Smithers, welcome back. I'm well. I'm well. Yourself? I don't know. 30 under in the qualifier might not be bad. I don't know what scores they're shooting, but I've heard that it's, you know, I've heard it's tougher this week than last. I mean, heck, 15 under is in the top 50 right now. So unless the weekend is crazy, no, if I had to guess, early guess, I would say that that's enough. I can't make any promises. I'm no seer. I know nothing about what the future holds, but 30 under, given the way the board looks now, unless like a huge wave of people come in and play crazy good. I think you've got a decent shot. We'll go choke shot. I just swung like a regular shot there, lol. Oh, come on. Fine. That comes up short. Nice. How slow are these greens? Not dang. Hey, Saucy. Deadline for the first 2 rounds of the promo event? Promo event is like the qualifier. You have all week to play it. It's only the main tours that you have to be in by the cut deadline tonight. What's going on, Money Babbitt? Hey, no problem, Saucy. No problem. Or power content. I have my power at 79, Mikey. I've got my power at... I didn't look at where the pin was. I didn't want to fly long. But, yeah, that'll... Obviously, I'd like the win for the thing we have to get done, the quest. But it doesn't really matter as far as the daily goes. So I have 79 power, the rest in contact. I think with my fittings, I have 85 contact and 85 swing path. And then on my driver, I have I put max power, so that's at 99. And then I do 2 power fittings on my wood and my hybrid. Yeah, so I have it set to be exactly 99 power on the driver. So when the new season rolls around, if the upgrade is, you know, if we can go from +4 to +5, you know, I'll either keep it at 79 power. I'll probably keep it at 79 power. Leave my distances intact. And then, you know, just take that 5, that extra 5 and put it somewhere else. You know, I'll probably change my settings on some of the upcoming seasons when it gets to weird multiples. Like when it's 6, I might put a little bit more power and go to 81. You know, so my whole bag gets longer, and then, you know, I mean, we'll play with what they give us. You know, if it goes to +7, then I'd drop it back to 78, but we'll probably just float around that same kind of number. How's this compared to EA PGA? I think it's better. I think it's better. EA has too much randomness baked into their game for my liking. Way too much randomness baked into their game for my liking, and the course designer is a huge piece of it, the competitive side of things. I like the way these games play. Technician or Sculptor, just shot 1900 with Sculptor, but feel like you're lacking very little power on Technician. A lot of it is preference, Mikey. I like having that little bit of extra power through the bag. Some of it depends on like how good you are at hitting overpowers and stuff too. You know, the people that are really good at hitting overpowers, you can make the Technician work. I like that I have the 99 power on my driver. Like, I can just send it and then give myself a lot of wedges. If I can nail a power drive, like that carries 316 on a stock power drive, if I can hit it. I also like the shaping. Like, the shaping and stuff is a big piece of it for me. Yeah, being able to work the ball both ways, huge. You know, my default shot is a baby draw, but I can shape that thing to be like a 5-yard cut. You know, it's not so much about like, oh, I can do so much loft and backspin. It's more like I can shape it, work it both ways, and I can shape it back to the same swing line every time. You know, unless I have like some absurd lie, I can really work the ball. I put more value in shaping over the recovery stat. I mean, Technician definitely has the benefit on swing path and contact. But I don't know. I've enjoyed the Sculptor. It's also the only thing that I've got leveled up, so it's not to say that I wouldn't enjoy Technician. It's just this is. Oh, come on. I didn't pay attention to where it was aimed and all that. We're still gonna make it in. Everybody's so far away. Don't hit many of the overpowers since you missed the contact point. Right, and like that's part of that balance that you've got to play into with Sculptor. Like, I think with Sculptor, it does force you to hit your inputs a little bit more, right? Like, you have to be pretty confident in your ability to hit. Gotta be pretty confident in your ability to hit your contact points. Yeah, swing path and contact. So I have so many Evo tools, Vandy? Yeah, that's because I have one bag built out. I was very, very conservative. Oh, I swung that out to the side. Whatever. I was very conservative with how much I spent. Still underswung it. So far up the hill, it's probably gonna be short. Final spot's mine! Well, that guy tried. Sorry, Drip. Sorry, Drip. Talking about what you really want to go with. Yeah, for me, it's just like, I don't want to put in the effort to level the technician and stuff, especially now that we're in season and everything. Yeah, now that we're in season, it's like... Oh, come on. Because I missed my swing points, but like... Oh, I missed. Whatever. Missed my swing points, but like freaking Pro-Am, man. Nobody swinging straight all the time. It's kind of annoying. Put 95% of the game on diagonal swing and then say, okay, here's a game mode that you gotta swing completely different. Whatever. Alright, so plan is we're gonna play a round of the ranked tours, and then we're gonna get into plat. Level and quest to keep it efficient. Yeah, it's just I mostly just I don't know. I'm still trying to get the gold clubs on my sculptor, and that stuff takes forever. So like maybe eventually I'll get around to it. Maybe eventually I'll get around to it. It's just 75 merits. Wait, they actually rewarded me? Third place, 75 merits? Nice. Nice. Yeah, what's going on, Oki? Both Technician and Sculptor at 99, just cycle between them. The way you have them set up, there's only a 5 to 6 yard difference per club, but way more forgiveness in the Technician. Tomorrow, minus 25 merits, I know, right? Right, we're gonna get to 955, and then it's just gonna be like, eh. Because 1,000's the most, right? 1,000's the most, I think. What's going on, Lucas? Knockdown viable at all? I feel like knockdown makes maybe sense in like super high wins, but also partials are so easy in this game, like just club up a little bit and and partial it and create a punchier shot is the way that I view it. All right. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna play the daily ranked master. Anybody is welcome to join. Room codes are in the chat. So yeah, get on in there. We're gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna run the daily master to get our final little bit of warm up in, and then it's time for plat. So appreciate you all. On hole 6 of this Oki. Well, as a future heads up, we play the Daily Master around 9 p.m. Eastern every day. Well, Monday through Thursday, whenever we stream. That's been the cadence. So for future reference, if you want in. Look at you, Lucas, repping the Bulls. But yeah, so we're gonna run that, and then it's time for Plat. We're gonna run a 3-minute break here. If you're new and enjoying, drop a follow, drop a sub, drop a like on the YouTube video. It helps me out immensely. And thank you again for 1,500 subs on YouTube. It's pretty crazy to think that we hit 1,000 like just before the game came out, and we're already at 1,500 like 2 months later. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much, and I'll see you in 3. Go grab a snack or something.
It's raining.
Ads. All right, we're back. A full lobby. Love to see it. Got Lucas, Mikey, and Tommy Diesel. All right, Huntington Sound. Let's see what conditions are. Firm, medium, fast. Good luck. Good luck. You're playing alts one time, basically, oh no, shanked the knockdown. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Like, I'm really struggling to come up with ideas. Because we have specialty shots coming every season. Like, the first one's the tie spinner, but like, what sort of crazy stuff are they going to be introducing? Mr. Mojo, how we doing? Oh no. That's probably going in the bunker, isn't it? Yeah. That closed. That closed. Happy Gilmore Drive in conjunction with the Netflix release? Nah, it's Chris McDonald. It's not... If they don't have the name right to them, they're not going to do the Happy Gilmore swing, are they? I hit a tie spinner today, and I sunk it. And I sunk it. What do you even hit here? What do you... Guys? Yeah, figured I would have had to underhit it if I wanted to have any chance. The super duper flop, maximum of like 7 yards. Maximum of like 7 yards, but it spins back. Tommy did get an eagle. This freaking guy. Alright. Or the bladed wedge. You get to choose when you just thin the crap out of it. You say, you know what, I want this hole to feel more realistic. Let me just thin this one across the green real quick. My day's going well, Mr. Mojo. I got outside, I mowed my lawn. Got to enjoy the weather a little bit. Not too shabby. I am not confident right now on my, whatever it is, I do not have a good grip going. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? We can take our normal swing and aim straight at it because it's gonna... counter the slope a little bit. But that's the thing. I shouldn't have 2 red misses and be able to just land it that easily. A 3-wood putt? I'm just trying to think, like, contextually in the game, when are you gonna use that? Okay. 2 degrees open, I'll take it. That gets us down there. Fairwood baby chip shot, play from the collar. I mean they've got to fill in a few of them, so. But the thing is, they're thematic, right? So like, there's gonna be something greenskeeper related, something sculptor, something magician, and something powerhouse. Like, that's where I'm really wondering, like, what are they trying to cook up? This kick's a little left. Okay, actually sat pretty soft. Actually sat pretty soft. Alright, we'll get on the board. We'll get on the board. Yeah, so it definitely becomes a question of what's the thematic shot? Unfortunately, they're gonna want people to use them and stuff, so they're gonna probably be broken. I am hitting these. Okay, first off, didn't have it aimed in the right spot, but I am hitting these like way too close. Way too close to closed right now for me to have any sort of comfort or confidence going forward. Go short. I don't know if my grip is just a little bit off, like if I need to, maybe my controller, I'm holding it a little bit too straight on. It's okay, we've got plenty more holes to lock in. I just don't want to be on plat and like, oh, can't find my points, because that is certainly not a good place to be. Come on, get right. Cool. Not bad. We need more of that. Ooh, decent shot. Okay, we're starting to hit some points. Okay, so this is definitely on the cuttier side. Oh, I can't even get there. Can't even get there. Where do you even... You go over here, that's a wedge. Up here, that's a pit. Yeah, this seems more like where I should be. Sixers fan, just a shame of a season, Matt. I know. I'm a Philly guy too. Our season has long been over. I don't know, man. Are we at the end of Embiid? I feel like you almost have to be, right? I feel like you almost have to be. Build around Maxey and some of the other guys, and I don't know. I will preface that any of my commentary, like, I am not the biggest basketball guy just in general. That being said, guy only plays like half the time. Just not a good look. At least we got the Eagles. The Phillies, the bullpen scares me. The bullpen, some of our defense lately. Trey's gotta get the defense together. Like Nurse as a coach, Lucas, I don't know the first thing about it, to be honest. When it comes to basketball and hockey, I keep up with them in terms of, like, I keep up with the games and, like, are you winning, son? But I definitely don't follow them very closely. Much like, for me, football, baseball, hockey, basketball. Just in general. NHL over NBA? I would say slightly. But like very, very close, and neither one particularly strongly. Well, that's gonna give us an eagle look. Ooh, I'm surprised that went in. Got the full ring around the rosy on that. Is the ball just gonna appear out of the... Oh, there it is. I thought a ball was gonna appear out of the sand. But yeah, it's the type of thing, like, I keep up with scores all, like... I wouldn't call it fair weather fan, because, like, I am a fan of the Sixers and the Flyers. You know, regardless. But just as far as, like, the extra commitment, like, I keep up with scores and stuff, I will... If playoffs are made, I will take the time to try and watch games. It's inches. That needs to land on the green, and that's an entirely different result. Good three. Every time I want to play this like some low runner shot there, but I don't think that's ever the play. I don't think that's ever the play. I thought that was the play. I thought it was going in. It had too much speed, though. It had too much speed. Oh, boy. That was crazy, though. That turned over right to left so much. That turned over right to left so much. I think that's that is one thing that gets me in trouble. That is one thing that gets me in trouble quite a bit. Just misreads of the wind. Misreads of the wind. Like, this is a fairly faded shot, right? Get it to straight. We haven't played him yet, Jet Ski. We'll be playing Plat after this. Getting our last bit of warm up in. Then we go. Left the face open, but got it left enough. Should be like a hybrid in with that kick. Yeah, 14 yards. Face open again, but should still get... Oh, that bounced so much. Awful on CC this week, that course had your number. Sometimes that's just the way it goes, right? Sometimes you just don't quite click with a particular course. It happens. It happens. Some weeks you just are so locked on the way that particular courses, like greens read, or like where to hit the shots. And other times it's just for whatever reason you can't gel with it. But that's all right. It's always on to the next week, right? Always on to the next week. Head down, keep trying to get better. Fight again. Putting felt different to you, but you never looked at the last patch from a couple weeks ago. There were only like 2 notes on it. I haven't felt anything different with the putting, to be honest. And it didn't say anything about it either. I left the face open. I could feel that. I could feel that was bad. Very likely just lost your touch. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. I thought lower ball flight that was gonna not get as far. That's why I put extra on it. Hello? I think I took too much pace off because I think that read is good otherwise. I don't think that's how that works, Lucas. I don't think that's how that works. I think to lose something, you have to have it first, right? Like I'm dialed in? Not as much as I'd like to be, but decent enough. Decent enough, I'd say. 41, 32... 27. Myers, thank you for the follow. That took a kick. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, that's what I've heard people saying, and I think the scoring reflects that. Supposedly the the highest scores on like CC players was closer to like 50 this week, where there were some CC guys who were shooting in the 70s or like close to upper 60s to 70 on the course last week. So yeah, it definitely seems like this course is giving people a little bit harder of a time. Yo, what's going on, Seabass? Welcome back. Hello, hello. I know I gave that pace, but I don't know. There was something about it. I liked the read. Even though it was down the hill, just get it center cup. I don't know, I'm letting my subconscious work here, because definitely have felt like our swings are not necessarily in the best spot. And I mean that solely from like my feel on my input. But my brain is squaring the path and the contact up enough, so that's all we really need it to be, right? That's all we really need it to be. Obviously, the real question is, on plat conditions, can we still execute, and can we, you know, decide on good shots and good putts? Always think it's a par 5. Dude, there's nothing worse. Okay, there probably are worse things, but there's not much worse than like thinking something's a par 5 and hitting a shot like out of your mind, and then it's like, this putt's for birdie. I'm like, what? I just hit an insane, because it'll be something with like a super headwind. You'll hit some like insane 3-wood or hybrid shot to like a few feet, and you're like thinking, oh, I just executed it. I mean, it still is a great shot, but you think you're getting yourself an eagle? Ah, dog. No eagle here. How did I get that left? Alright, slow start, but a number of eagles out there. We still get to 17. Well, yeah, no eagle here is in the long par 4s with like a headwind. That kind of... that kind of no eagle. Par 5s? Give them to me. Yeah. My timing sometimes is impeccable and completely unintentional. Like some of the hole-in-ones and albatrosses and things that we've shot, and like the context of what I'm saying as I'm saying it. Like I remember one in 2K23, something talking about like, I like to be, you know, precise and whatever, and hit a hole-in-one. And then like earlier this week talking about we hit 7 straight pars on True Sim, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you're just waiting for the right one. Yeah, you just keep plodding away until you hit the right one, albatross. GG's, fellas. GG's. We'll play it out there. Thanks for playing. Yeah, that's not bad, considering we started par, and we had a bogey on the back 9. We just eagled 4 times. That really helps. 4 eagles is very, very helpful. Oh no. Mikey with the double? Were you coming out of the... oh, that was you coming out of the sand. Did you like water ball it too? taking a nice little walk on the beach at sunset. I get that. I get that. 3 pars and a bogey. Well, I know. I'm like watching my scorecard. Like, you know, I'm behind. Like, we're even. Mikey and company are 4 under. 4 under through like 3 holes, and we're both at even. I'm like, man, I'm really off the mark. And then just like eagle on the 3rd, and like, yeah, slowly chip away at it until eventually, yeah, shoot a 17. Kind of crazy. All right, so we finished solo 6th last week. Now we get to play plat again this week. We're going to Yooper, which was on tour back in 2K21. So it's been a few years since we've played this. Round 1, they got us playing off the back tees. Medium winds out of the north. But we've got very firm, and default on the greens, which is playing medium fast. Okay, so that's playing, I think 7.5, at least in the old games, was about that fast number. So we got to be mindful with the firmnesses here, but medium wins. Hopefully we can get some good shots going, put ourselves in close, and yeah, let's have a good round. Opening shot. I mean, I don't want to like kick down. How do you play this? That's an iron. That's downhill though still. But this just feels like I don't want to power drive it, and hopefully we don't get like a crap kick. Left it a touch open, but I feel like with the wind off that side, we should get down here a good ways. Oh, that's gonna be really good for our distance. Hey, thank you for the luck, everybody. Boost, what's going on? Jaeger, welcome back. Oh, that's even better. We've got a wedge in hand. All right, we don't have lie grids. Got it. That's fine. Quad perfects. Very firm. That's it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Almost 400, Rob. Yeah, getting that thing going down the slope. Getting that thing going down the slope is quite important. That almost was low. Holy cow. Okay, gotta be mindful, but we take birdie out the gate. Turn comments off the screen? No. I hit an old hotkey that had... I have a hotkey on my Stream Deck, and I have a hotkey on my keyboard from before the Stream Deck, and apparently the one on the Stream Deck has a hide chat because it was more of like an immersive filter, so it would like hide the camera and the chat. And so I must have toggled it with one and then toggled it back off, like, or toggled it off with one and toggled it back on with just the camera. So yeah, that's not an intentional thing to not have it. But thanks for the heads up. Very firms. Very firms, very firms, very firms. Ah, no. How is the face? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know how the face was that open, but honestly, that kick was helpful. YY Zim, Sebastian, what's going on? Yeah, there was something about that shot that I didn't like. And subconsciously, I kind of just backed out of it mid-swing which is not a place that you want to be. So we just need to try and go up and down. Oh, that's on a big downhill lie. Spinner's gonna go into the... There's no way this spinner gets enough height, right? I think we have to play pitch. That's 100%. Okay, let's just get out of here with a par. No. Oh, no. Okay, botched the tee shot. That was really bad. I gotta be committed. I thought we had it. That snapped so hard at the end. I forgot to ask. Well, I appreciate it, Lucas. Yeah, that's something that I'm, quite frankly, never going to notice. I don't know why I'm hitting these opens. Oh my word. Where are these opens coming from? Gosh darn it. Because that felt like it was not open. Okay, balls to the right. There we go. That's what we need to do. Very firm, release a little bit. It's a great shot out of there. So we gotta just settle down. We gotta hit those. We gotta just hit those. Yeah, Sebastian, I don't really know where those opens are coming from. I know the second guess, like yeah, that one definitely wasn't great. Is this actually drivable? Down the hill a little bit? Feels like danger. Feels like danger. Play for angles. Play for clubs. To be fair, is not exactly what one wants. Stop hitting it open. What the heck, Colby? So weird. So weird. We just played all of those rounds and I hit like one open. I'm hitting 3 in the first couple of holes. What are you hitting to this? Because it's 152 greens. Do you try and play the backstop? Like 5-iron and then it rolls and you catch the backstop? This should hop over the downslope, which might help. Or hop to the bottom of it. Not terrible. I feel like if you go to 4-iron, you run a risk of going out the Going up the other side. This is like a really large Biarritz. This is like a really large Biarritz. Okay, just relax. Just relax. You know how to play the game. Plenty of golf left. Alright, so we got downhill slope, wind off. It's way in the back, way uphill. Way uphill is going to take us to like 134. I mean, downhill lie is going to give us a little bit. 137. Little bit of wind. I just don't think that that wedge gets there. Very firm. I don't know, maybe we can stretch it? Knuckleball this thing? There's the open again. Like, this open just keeps coming out of nowhere. Just have to feel more closed until we start closing it, I guess. I guess that's where we're gonna live. I'm still low. No matter how much I seem to give those putts, for whatever reason, I never read enough in it. I play on PS5, Sebastian. PS5, and I've got a stock controller. I'm not getting 343 with this, am I? Like, it's not worth it, is it? 316, carry it just about a little over 300 is not getting 40 yards up that hill. Oh no, man. Kind of want to, though. If I can stretch it. Got 101. I don't think that's enough. All right, well, we'll try to spin it. I underswung. Never played it before, but it looks really fun. Yeah, if you want to check it out, there is a free demo. They have it under PGA Tour 2K25 First Look. So you can actually give it a whirl, play Sawgrass, mess around with different difficulty settings, and then progress does carry over if you buy the full game. 86 yards. Downhill. Pretty firm. By pretty firm, I mean technically very. 82%, so like oh, I didn't get the downhill lie right and I overhit it. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Somewhere out here. It's not gonna turn. Turn behind the hole. Ah, man, that rolled so far down the hill. Come on, we gotta get something going. It's tough when you know that, like, scores are very low and just, for whatever reason, not getting things. That's what we need. That's what we need. But I gotta think about the way we just played our last round. Yeah, I mean, we opened up definitely behind the 8 ball, but then we, you know, were able to rattle off a bunch of scores down the stretch. So I gotta look at this honestly exactly the same way. Gotta calm my swing down. I just gotta make good shots. Just like that. Just like that. If it went in, that would have been most helpful. I appreciate that, Sebastian. Thank you for the luck. Thank you for the sub. Best of luck in your games. I'll catch you later. See, that's going to put us inside 100 again. It's not going to be as crazy, though. Not going to be as crazy. It's 88 yards, but it's like what did we just learn? What did we just learn? That's going to the right. We're fading. It's also there. Partials. %83. Open face. Come on. Open doesn't help me. Open most certainly does not help me. That is so wobbly. I mean, we made it. But that putt just, like, actually snaked its way to the hole. That was kind of disgusting. Oh boy. That's too risky. I think that's flat enough. I think that's flat enough. Hopefully we don't get into the left side rough. I think that's enough of a kick left, and then we're not going to get to the right because we're on the ground. Okay. Well, honestly, light rough is, I think, okay. Front pin, you don't want to be... Right is death. Right is death. So light rough, we're going to get a pretty clean lie out of it. I'm almost not even going to play like there's anything there. 8-iron. Yeah. Play this. Play this out to the left-hand side. It might be too short, but I was kind of afraid of going way too long. I was hoping that the very firms, yeah, give us some bounce. Not like that, but okay. It's playable. That's playable. Great touch. Great touch. Use the hill to kill it. Give ourselves a birdie. Didn't make the cut on CCB. Went 10 under the first 2 rounds. 23 under rounds 3 and 4. That's the curse of the weekend, right? The pressure is off. You know, it's always that. Can you play well enough on those first 2 rounds so that you can play without that pressure on the weekend? Yep, that's the right mindset to have. Always next week. Absolutely. Absolutely. Was that 93%? Oh no, 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 no. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. It's out the back. It really just cut through that wind. Ah, man. Oh, I pushed it. Dang it. Checked it at the right spot. But I mean, that right there, that's precisely where, that rhythm matters. We hit a slightly fast rhythm, sent it over the back. Like, I just have to have a smoother swing. Get away with a pull there. Ooh. Almost called that too early. Almost called that too early. So downhill. Ball is fairly flat, maybe a little bit right to left. Misreading these. It's downhill, partialed, wind, very firm, so I'd rather be, it's 50-degree wedge, I'd rather be a little bit short. There's a smoother swing. There's a smoother swing. Alright, I mean, the more powerful swing, or the faster swing, whatever, with extra distance, would have been all right there. But we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, I don't know exactly what we need. The goal is kind of always double digits. Oh, I remember this hole. No, not this hole. I remember something similar, though. I don't think there's a world in which you go for that. I think that's always kicking you way away. Oh no. Oh no, pull closed. That's not where you want to be. That's not where you want to be. 11 yards off. That's not playing 11. It's probably playing closer to 8. Oh, playing like 81, high 80s. Or high 70s, rather. Let's see what we are thinking here. 85%. Underswung it. Gosh darn it, what are you doing, Colby? I'm getting so hesitant on shots for some reason. I'm like not trusting my grip. Not trusting my grip, and it is causing me problems. It's costing myself. Just costing myself. Not to mention we're just getting those sorts of things, like all the near misses. I don't know why I got so worked up about this round. Like I hit a great shot to start the round, and then it was like one miss hit, and that like sent me in a tizzy. It absolutely sent me in a tizzy. And like for no reason. We had plenty of golf left. I mean, we still have golf left. We can still get to double digits. Get the double digits here and we do a good second round and we're golden, pony boy. There you go. Nice easy 101. Right into the crap. Nice. Love that. Oh, that is buried? Oh no. Open face, kick left. Get out of the heavy. I'll take that. I'll take that, actually. Was that 83%? Well, it was pretty good touch. It just went like straight through the break. All right, 2 par 5s at the end. Okay, 2 par 5s at the end. That one's kind of rough. Hopefully the 18th is a little bit more gettable. Hopefully the 18th is a little more gettable. Yeah, the round is okay. The round is okay, jet ski. I'm definitely playing some pretty poor golf. $100. 95, 94. I'm gonna give it just like a little bit extra. Okay, I just didn't want to be left. Didn't want to be left. Don't go in the rough. You didn't can still get there. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that one's... I mean, I have length, though, right? So, like, I imagine freaking heck. I imagine if you have a shorter hitting guy and you end up in the rough, getting there in 2 is tough. Okay, power drive. Trust it. That kicks right, left, right? Should be a little valley. Nice. Okay. Thought that was sliding low. I was like, it wouldn't have surprised me. Just the way that some of these shots have gone. It wouldn't have surprised me. 76. This is short. 6-iron is short by 5 yards. That's into that upslope. Honestly, I think just get it on there. Left the face open, which might be a blessing in disguise. I don't know. Gonna at least keep me on the green. I'm not gonna go left. Alright, don't want to degreen myself. Ball line. Although it's not actually all that much of a fall line putt. 61%. Underswung it by a percentage, which means we'll naturally be like perfectly online and short now. That's fine. Okay, so if a bad round is 10, I mean, that's kind of in my MO. A bad round is 10. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the scoring out there. We dropped a ton of opportunities. I had so many bad inputs during the course of that round. Yeah, that's one very easily could have been 15. Missed putts. Really bad missed inputs that, like, shouldn't have happened. Flats on legend. Flats on legend jet ski. So, like, when you do miss, it hurts. When you do miss, it hurts. Alright. We're going to take a quick break before round 2. So go stretch your legs, go grab a snack, grab a drink. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're new and you want to find your way back here, drop a follow, drop a sub on the YouTube, and as always, drop a like on the YouTube video. It helps me out immensely. Need a stretching emo? I know, yeah, something. Alright, BRB. That was dumb.
It's raining!
Ads. You know, it stinks. It's nice out. It's just the breeze is not coming in here. Also, that is disgusting. It's so hot in my stream room that I'm like sweating, and so I just sat back down in my chair and I can Anywho, Zephyri, cousin of the referee, thank you very much for the follow. All right, let's see what round 2 has in store for us. We've got blue tees, so we're playing different tee set here. Very high winds. I needed to score in the first round. Very high out of the southeast. Things get less firm, but green speeds go up all the way to very fast. So I'm wondering if I chose the wrong round to kind of suck at, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Feel the moistness? Yeah, I can, do. Okay. Question here is, it's downhill a lot. 400s is not off the cards. It's firm 110 feet downhill. What if we do this? What if we play here with a cut? Try and take it actually to the right of that rock. And then it's going to kick us towards the rock anyway because it's sadistic. Okay, we're safe. We've got a wedge again. Safe wedge, safe wedge. Like 21 miles an hour. I feel like you should get the full, you should get still like kind of in the 10 ballpark here, 10 to 12. Alright, this is kind of a sciencey shot because it's a lot of wind, so it should play a lot. But really I don't know because it's a wedge. Okay. Okay. That works for me. That works for me. Trying to have, yeah, we'll call it a new lease on life. I'm trying to be in a good mental state here. That's 18. 50-degree wedge. I don't know about this. This still feels like not enough. How much is that wind gonna play it? I'm just gonna play it like this. I did all sorts of weird inputs. It's not gonna work. How did underswing and pull? Nice. And it was like a mega fade. I don't remember ever putting fade on the ball. But, you know, I guess. Really? So what, we're gonna potentially bogey the first twice, but let's not let that happen. Let's not let that happen. I actually think approach-wise you want to be as straight on as possible. I mean, I know this is going to give you like still an iron coming. Oh no. Yeah, no, I mean it's 9 irons long. But we can work with that. We can work with that. 48. Try and shave a little bit off of this. The hard part is like how much is 20 gonna play up a hill? How much is 20 gonna play up a hill? It's a pretty good read. I swung it hard. Wanted to be below the hole. Wanted to be below the hole, but the thing is, if we can make some putts, that's gonna help us immensely. Yeah, what's going on, Stevie? Guy does not skip leg day. All right. Guy does not skip leg day. %. Hold up. Get in. Huge putt. Need those. We need those so badly. No. That's bait. That's bait. Now, if the wind was right to left, I'd go for it. Left to right wind, everything's feeding into the valley of the shadow of death. These winds, 22 miles an hour, I think this is. 22 miles an hour? You know what? I was on a really good line because I pulled that and we ended up left. Which means that we might have a chance here. Gonna have to make some good reads. It's hard because I can't really tell. Is it moving? Just straight balling it and hoping. Just straight balling it and hoping. Okay. Okay. 163. Well, if you get the wind right, which by the way is 21 miles an hour. 163. It's playing like 187. Still pulled it. Good pull though. I didn't give it enough. I need to like sweat out every detail, it feels like. Sweat out every detail of every putt here. Just every putt, every shot. Try and, I mean, I feel like we're making up strokes. It's always the question of, did you fall too far behind? What is this even at? 240. I think we can carry 240 even with this wind. I think we can carry 240 even with this wind. Just under 260. 157. Ball below the feet. Wind is going that way. Oh boy. Oh boy. 163. Oh, come on, beat money. I don't think it's gonna roll out though. Still, to put it to 11 feet and give yourself like a reasonable birdie look when the wind is like that, that's a win in my book. Wow, okay. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Where were you last round? See, I feel like I did this last round, and I don't think. Do we think you can climb it? Because I feel like power drive you might actually be able to. I just don't know how dumb of a move this is. I underswung it, but that was dumb. Berzingers, what am I doing? Checked the hill. Yeah, I got too cute with it. I got too cute with it. There's nothing more to it than that. Let's just get ourselves out of this and then go back to doing good things. That's a par that is unnecessary. I've been hitting good shots. I didn't need to force that. Did not need to force that. honestly, the way things have been going, should probably just... We've been good, but not perfect. I should take power drive out of my bag. Unless it's like so wide open. Okay. I have to think even at short distance, this wind is still gonna play a bit. There we go. Dang it. Landed on the fairway. That stinks because you just have to land it on the freaking... You just have to land it on the freaking, what's it called? Green. I don't know, I struggle with hitting these chips straight enough. So I kind of just want to go with the putt. It's more comfortable to me for whatever reason. Although I will say I have not played the putts on 204s, so bad guess there. All right, here we go. Back into it. Back into it. We found plenty of scores. We've been playing good golf. Playing smart golf. Playing 116. This could be a little bit long, but like, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't go taking too much off of that is really what it comes down to. It's really what it comes down to. I just can't go taking too much off of that. Why do I have a feeling this is going to miss just low? As it is. If you know that, Colby, make an adjustment. Now that's a pace thing, I think. I think that's just a pace issue. I just had a second thought, like right as I went to hit the putt, about the lie at my feet being a little bit stronger, but I think like if the pace on that is just a touch more, it drops, so not much you can do there. Not much you can do. I gotta punch this through because it's gonna spin back with this much wind. Oh no, it's still turning over right. Oh, we're on the green. Okay, I mean, I don't like the way that yeah, we punched it through, but it's definitely off the mark. And the way that kind of down the hill doesn't give me a good feeling about the way that this is about to go. Well, if we go on to miss the cut this week, it's 100% going to be because, I mean, obviously a couple of missed inputs and stuff, but some of these putts just being near misses is not helping. Texas Speed Energy, what's going on? Hello, hello. Ooh. I mean, that's... Driver is in the crap, right? I think you have to take... I think Stinger might be 2. Try and get this 3-wood to get on the ground. See if we can't go after it still. More back pin. The wind is just horrendous for this hole. The wind is just horrendous for this hole. It's very firms. I'm thinking about how that the last time we played this hole. Oh no, man, I don't know if we're deep enough, left enough. No. I mean, I think if you get that on the green, it just rolls forever, so this gives us some room to work. $30 yards. It's it's firms, but quite fast. I don't know, I feel like... Oh boy. Hit it 92% and overpower. Jeez. I should just put that on the ground, shouldn't I? At that close range, like, I don't know why I'm doing such dumb stuff. Such dumb stuff. Yeah, course management at times has just been not great. That didn't even have a chance. Snapped so hard. Okay. No need to do dumb things. Just play smart golf. Power drive is not smart golf. Regular drive. Last game, absolutely. This game, not so much. Did I not change my shot shape? Is that why that was probably set on draw and that's why I hit it? the way that I did. We're good either way. We're good either way. And we're not gonna play extra shape. I don't wanna. Want to do anything dumb. Kick right and just sit. That's all I needed to do. If you want to come back a little bit, you can, but... This is tough because you actually have to... Oh, I don't know, not degreen yourself here, but... I have to ignore the miss and just slam it home. I've made way too many dumb mistakes during the course of these rounds. There's just stuff that I should not be doing and that I am causing myself immense pain over. I hit closed on this hole twice now. Alright. I guess just not my tournament. I guess just not my tournament. Not sure exactly what it is. Underswung, it doesn't matter now, I'm in the crap. I might not even make it out of here, to be honest. Oh, the overswing was clutch. It jumped left. Are you kidding me? It jumped left, dude. I can't buy a break. We played so well to start the round. I don't know what I went for that drive before, and all the good things stopped, I guess. Well, now we just have to do the dumb stuff, right? Apparently the dumb stuff involved hitting a 100% shot. Well, that's the thing. We've gone for things, and this game just does not have the same level of escape. This game does not have the same level of escape as 23. I just really should not have taken some of the things on that I did. But we haven't been helped out by near misses on putts. A couple of bad inputs, but like there's definitely been some course management stuff that I have fallen well short on. What do they want us to do here? Let's see. 100 yards. 102, 103. I mean, I hit it. Of course I'm gonna hit the freaking fairway, dude. I hate it here. $80 freaking percent. It's 100. Santino, I'll try and make a hole in one, of course, but we hit one on Monday. We hit a hole in one and an albatross on Monday. Okay, I have a chance to still make big scores. Playing 500 yards. I actually think 299. $390. Okay, I hit the strike. I need it to sit though. I'm hoping that elevation sits it. 1 out of every 300 golf shots is a hole in one. I think I'm under that mark. I have 4 hole in ones. I definitely have more than 300. Statistically, is that a real statistic? Or 1 out of every 300 par 3 tee shot, right? It's got to be 1 out of every 300 par 3s. $107. I moved it more out to the right. Distance was good. Was the right shot. Okay, come on. Can we make a double breaker? Can we make a double breaker to eagle? Because eagle would be absolutely huge. Eagle would be absolutely huge. I don't speak Korean, but how's it going? Hello? That's a massive putt. That's a massive putt. Alright. Headwind, this should sit. Oh, that was close. That was almost a really, really nasty kick. Okay, so this is playing like 123. Literally playing like here. Struck it well. Sit. Sit, 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 sit. Oh boy. Ah. Okay. One more par 5. Hey, what's going on, Schlonglegs? How are you doing? Welcome back. Looks like I made it. Rob, I don't know what the cut is, dude, and I don't want to know. I need to play like my life depends on it, because that's how it feels. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fine. It's fine, Rob. I don't know the number. I don't know the number. I don't want to have any level of comfort here. 205. 26. 11 yards short. Don't love that. That's too long. That's pin high. All right, I'm partialing this 96%. Aw, man, took it a little long. All right, that's okay. That's okay. That's why they gave us the super flop, because they're like, you know what? We're just gonna give these people really cheesy outs. We're just gonna give people really cheesy outs. Honestly, that sort of a miss is okay because it still leaves us here. What's going on, Brady? That was so bad, man. That was so bad. So bad today. I played so bad in the first rounds, but we make the cut. Solid second round. Oh, number 17 basket. Yeah, that bogey on 13 really system shock, but what, 5 under through the last 5 to make it. 9 under in those conditions, really, really good. We just went on a rough stretch there through the middle. Definitely some missed putts throughout. Some bad input. Round 1 was more on the bad inputs. Round 2, you know, was just a couple of the putts. So, like, we're 19 through 2, could very easily be in the mid-20s. So, we make the weekend. We've got content for tomorrow. We can take a little sigh of relief here. Jet ski, rule of thumb for what the wind conditions need to be for me to choose to normal shot shape. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Can you clarify normal shot shape? Do you mean like use the stock approach shot, or do you mean like straight ball, Or do you mean like to play like my default draw? Like I guess I'm not quite sure. So yeah, we're definitely off the mark there, but yeah, 42. That'll make it. I try and straight ball as much as I can, jet ski. I try and straight ball unless I have to hit a fade in order to get my shot shape back to straight. So it keeps everything like 2K23. And it also just makes it so that I'm not too worried most of the time about like, is it a right to left win with the draw or left to right win with the fade? Thank you, Rob. Oh man, that was rough. I apologize for the, I don't know, we'll call it whininess of it, I guess. I definitely got a little bit moany throughout just because I was getting frustrated with myself. Let's take a look at the leaderboard real quick. I apologize if you're watching on the vertical stream. I don't have anything to show it too zoomed out. But so what? We got to 19 under T39. T39, 55 makes the cut. We're gonna bump this to 54. Siberian, if he plays here in the last little stretch, is gonna bump 17 to 55. And we would need one person here to come flying in at the last second to make the cut to drop that to 18 under as the cut. So 17 might make it. 17 might just be safe. So who's getting double demos? Okay, so Deuce Factor, he's out of here. I think Kula is out, right? Because what is it? We've got 71 people. 71 have teed off. Let's do some maths here. So 50 set. Oh, is the player pool so small that everybody that missed the cut is getting demo marks? I think it is. I think it is. I think it's so slim here. Only 72 teed off. Yeah, Platt's gonna get... There's gonna be some spots open in Platt for the promotion event, I think. Because what Doily said, ideal tour size is 80 for Platt. And I don't know if it's off of 1 week or 2. Let me see if somewhere in these there's the promotion demotion mark stuff. Do we have? Yeah, so qualifying event was 80, 140, 140, but what does Doily have as like the amount that he wants it to be? Is it 100? Do we know that? Hey, what's going on, Perceptive? We're 46 at the moment. We finished 6th last week, though, so we should be getting a pretty decent bump. Here's my all-time chart. This is where I had a kid. That's where I had a kid and stopped playing. But yeah, we've been... The end of 2K23, we weren't quite as good relative to the field. We've pretty much been a top 20 to 30, realistically a top 40 player. I think we're better than that this game. But the WGR stuff hasn't processed from last week, so at the end of this week, we'll probably get two weeks back to back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So Doily said that the CC flights will go from 125 to 60. But I don't see Plat, Elite, and Kinetic numbers. I know 80 140, 140. 80, 140, 140. And then 125. I know Challenge Circuit went up to like what did I just say? 160? Yeah, 160s for that. So yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know? Hey, thank you, Perceptive. Does anybody know what the ideal tour size for the Pro Tours are? Because right now it's 80, 140, 140, but like you can see here, we had 71 people play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we're in the early goings. Nobody's qualified into Plat. Promo event here, I would think. What, 71 this week? I mean, what does last week look like? 72. So there might be legitimately. Yeah, look at that. But 13 strokes off of first place. Like, Rio and I are here. And then it's a 7-stroke jump into the next tier. No, I just made way too many mistakes. There it is. All right. T39, still 71 players. I mean, Siberian might be cutting it in the last hour. Hour to go, though. That's... Unless somebody's mid-round here. I know I kind of keep repeating myself. But I'm just trying to gauge here, because that's... If there's like 8 slots available for the promo... I mean, if only 71, even if 72 finish, I mean, 72, 10% is 7, that's 64. No. Yeah. 64 would be single demo. The rest of these would be double. So yeah, I think this guy's out, Kula's out, Captain Kirk's out. And then 3-3, 1-2-2, 1-1-1. Things get a little bit different potentially if these guys got bumped, but I don't think they will. I think Siberian can just save themselves. So yeah, this is going to be super thin, and we're going to drop 3. So we're at 71 players, 3 of which are going to get bumped. You need 3 to move up. 3 to move up. 4 to move down in Plat, 5 to move down everywhere else. They're trying to keep Plat from getting overloaded like it has in the past. So as it stands right now, 121 people, 7.5. Top 8 get 2. As it stands, the churn should equal out. It looks like 3 up, 3 down as it stands right now. Assuming that this doesn't move. There's a chance that we go 3 down, 4 up. And then you would get a couple from the promo event, presumably. Because this has nothing... The thing with the promo event is there's no relative score here as far as like qualifying goes. Because qualifying on a weekly basis, that has relative scoring. So you're able to... You're qualify based on like how you shoot compared to like the top of the CC players. But on the promo event, it's just how everybody is. So like... Your normal week will process first, and then they'll promote to backfill. But there's a chance that a couple of the people in the top here go to Plat, depending on how open they feel it is. So they'll process everything. They'll process everything on Sunday every week. Basket. So essentially, they'll like this is a promo week, so yeah, there's an added layer to it. But effectively, the event wraps up. Sunday, they run the processing. It'll pull the people who DNF'd. made the cut but then didn't finish their rounds, it'll pull them out. Then it'll calculate, you know, the percentages for who gets promo and demo marks. Those people will get moved if they have enough, right? If you've got 3, you go up. If you've got the 4 or 5, you go down. Normally, then they would take the qualifying and seed people in. This time around, you have the promo event, so like your regular week processes, everybody moves, and then the promo event says, okay, where are you and how did you finish? So it gets a little bit funky because, like, if you're in elite, you have to finish in the top guys to go to plat, because the final leaderboard of this will be like X number plat, X number elite, kinetic, you know, and down the line based on how many spots are available. So like you could have a guy move from CCF if they just happen to shoot out of their mind, and a guy from elite both go to plat here. But like if an elite guy finishes 14th, he might, you know, just stay. Nothing happens. But the guy behind him might move a bunch of spots because it's all based on the way that this finishes out. So normal week, then promo event will get processed. Those guys will move, and then, you know, the promo event is based on trying to fill upper tours and kind of move people up. And then you look at, okay, well, what's the new active count? You know, you would take like the active players that are left in the lower tours and see how many slots are available, and then process qualifying for that week, which would then look at like how did the qualifiers shoot versus the people who were already in the particular like CCs. So like right now you've got 28, 24, 24, 24, 23. Hey Zim. Yeah, you've got that. Then you would have to compare it against, actually I'm just going to go to the leaderboard, the main page here, because it's going to be easier. Yeah, you're going to look, okay, well, the top of CCA is here. So you're probably not going above CCA. Right? They're going to do some like relative stuff here. They're not going to put you in CCB, assuming that you shot the same as the top CCB guys. Because the top, like, why are they going to put you in a tour? They're going to try to put you in a tour that you're going to be able to battle it out in. So there's a chance that, like, if you were up towards the very top, close to CCA, then maybe they put you kinetic. More than likely, though. But that's how the comparisons roughly go. So, yeah, they've got a lot of stuff to process, but I'm glad we made the cut. We did not play particularly well. So, to not play well and make the cut, that is quite big. 3 bogeys. 3 bogeys, some bad decisions, and a lot of missed putts. So it was a tough mental night, but for us to battle through and still make it after all of that, I gotta be okay with it. I gotta be okay with it. Currently sweating the cut in CCF. Had a horrible second round. Oh no, John. Oh no. Good luck. Had to play your rounds early today. Was very uncomfortable. Yeah, coming back from a break and trying to do really, really well. That's tough. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's sweat it out with John here for a second. So T88. 150. It's 60% make the cut, right? 60% make the cut. So that's what, 90? So you need three people have to shoot 13 or better to kick you. If Wee Man finishes, Seth's gonna have, or B Squad here is gonna have to come back with a better round. Ryan's gonna have to come back with a better round. And if you have some late player, you might be okay. You might be okay, but that is definitely sweaty. That is definitely sweaty, because what are the second rounds looking like? These scores are insane in TGC, Marcus. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people playing, which just inherently makes things more difficult. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of like mid-60s. 6'8", 6'8". I mean, yeah, you're really hoping that people just don't finish their rounds. You're just really hoping that people don't finish their rounds. Gotta make it to midnight though. Got another hour. Good luck, John. Don't stress yourself out too much. Don't stress yourself out too much, buddy. Hoping to lock in the last two and get a top 5 again. Get in there, Basket. Get in there. I've got faith. I've seen you play. I've seen you play. You've done some good stuff. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I know we were, doing a lot of leaderboard roster baiting and stuff. Appreciate you all hanging out. We had a tough go of it, but we fought. So tomorrow we'll be back at 8 o'clock Eastern. Also, positive note, our power did not go out today. I'm hoping that it was the one power strip. Fingers crossed. We'll hold out hope here. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, with rounds 3 and 4 of Plat. So hopefully we can settle ourselves, make some better decisions, and hit some good golf shots, maybe make some putts and move our way up the leaderboard here, try and gain some WGR. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you're new and you enjoyed, drop a follow or leave a sub on YouTube, or both. You can do both. I won't judge. We do have a Discord if you want to keep up with when we go live or any updates to the stream schedule. And last but not least, if you're watching over on YouTube, drop a little thumbs up on the videos. Helps me out immensely. But we're going to go say hello to Entitleist. You may know him formerly as an alcoholic beverage in a group. But apparently no dead naming is what I've been told. So go say hi. Go say hello. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you over there. And yeah, I'll catch you back tomorrow. Bye.